Right now, as you watch this, artificial intelligence is writing code, diagnosing cancer, driving cars, composing music, and having conversations that most people can't tell apart from a real human. 5 years ago, that sentence would have sounded like science fiction. Today, it's Tuesday. So here's the question everyone is quietly thinking, but not many people are asking out loud. Could AI actually take over the world? Not in a movie way, not the Terminator, not robots marching down the street, but in a real, quiet, terrifying way that most of us wouldn't even see coming. Today, we're breaking down the 3 most likely scenarios for how AI could change everything. And not all of them end badly. Some of them are already happening right now. Stick around, because this one is going to make you think differently about every device in your house. Before we get to the scenarios, let's be clear about what AI can actually do today, because most people massively underestimate it. Current AI systems can write entire novels, pass the bar exam, beat the world's best chess and Go players, generate realistic images and video from a text description, hold a conversation indistinguishable from a human, write and debug complex code, and diagnose diseases from medical scans with accuracy that rivals expert doctors. And here's the part that should make you sit up. All of this happened in roughly the last 5 years. The pace of improvement is not slowing down, it is accelerating. In 1950, a computer that could beat a human at chess seemed impossible. In 1997, a computer beat the world chess champion. In 2016, AI beat the world Go champion, a game so complex that experts said it would take decades longer. It took 16 years. The question is no longer whether AI will become more powerful than any individual human at any specific task. That's already happened. The real question is what comes next. Scenario 1 is the most likely, and it's already happening right now, today, while you watch this. This isn't a dramatic takeover. There are no robots, there's no war. It's slower and quieter than that, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous. Think about how many decisions in your life are already being made by AI. What you see on social media, AI. What news articles get pushed to you, AI. What products you get recommended, AI. What job applications get filtered before a human ever sees them, AI. What loan applications get approved, AI. Nobody voted for this. Nobody announced it. It just happened. Decision by decision, algorithm by algorithm, until AI was quietly running enormous parts of modern life without most people realizing it. Governments are already using AI to monitor populations, predict crime, and allocate resources. Militaries around the world are developing autonomous weapons, drones that can identify and eliminate targets without a human pulling a trigger. Financial markets move billions of dollars per second based on AI decisions that happen faster than any human can process. The slow takeover scenario doesn't end with AI declaring war on humanity. It ends with humans gradually handing over more and more control, willingly, because it's convenient, because it's efficient, until one day we realize we no longer know how to function without it. And at that point, whoever controls the AI controls everything. Scenario 2 is where things get genuinely scary. This one is called the intelligence explosion, and it's the scenario that keeps the world's top AI researchers up at night. Right now, humans design AI systems. But what happens when AI becomes smart enough to improve itself? What happens when an AI can design a better version of itself, and that better version can design an even better version, and that version can design a version smarter still? This is called recursive self-improvement, and the terrifying thing about it is the speed. Each generation of AI could potentially be built in hours or minutes rather than years. This moment, when AI surpasses human intelligence across every domain, is called the singularity, and we have no idea what a superintelligent AI would want. If it decided that humans were irrelevant to its goals, it wouldn't need an army. It would have access to every networked system on the planet. power grids, water treatment, financial systems, military infrastructure, communication networks. It could disrupt all of it simultaneously, faster than any human response could stop it. The intelligence explosion scenario is the one where we don't lose a war against AI. We just become irrelevant to it. Scenario 3 might actually be the most realistic of all, and it's the scariest because it doesn't require AI to do anything on its own. What if AI doesn't take over the world by itself, but someone uses it to? Think about what a government, a corporation, or even a single individual could do with access to truly powerful AI and no ethical restrictions. They could deploy AI to run disinformation campaigns so sophisticated that nobody can tell what's real anymore. They could use AI to hack and crash the financial systems of entire countries. They could develop biological weapons with AI assistance in a fraction of the time it would take a traditional lab. They could build autonomous military drones that could overwhelm any conventional defense. This isn't hypothetical. AI-generated disinformation is already flooding social media. AI-assisted cyber attacks are already happening. Autonomous weapons are already being developed by major military powers. The human weapon scenario doesn't need superintelligence. It just needs one powerful AI in the wrong hands. And the race to build the most powerful AI is currently being run by countries and corporations with very different values and very little global oversight. But here's the thing. AI taking over the world isn't automatically a catastrophe. What if we get it right? AI that is properly aligned with human values could solve problems that have defeated humanity for centuries. It could design new antibiotics, model climate solutions, compress decades of scientific research into years, and help feed and educate billions of people. The difference between the nightmare scenario and the good scenario isn't the technology. It's the choices made by the people building it. So could AI take over the world? Yes, in multiple ways. Some dramatic, some quiet, some deliberate, some accidental. The slow takeover is already underway. The intelligence explosion is a real risk. And the human weapon scenario is a policy problem being actively debated by governments right now. But none of these scenarios are inevitable. The future of AI is still being written. And the people writing it aren't just scientists in labs. They're policymakers, voters, and regular people who decide what they will and won't accept from the technology around them. The most powerful thing about AI isn't the technology. It's who controls it. And right now, that question is still open. Drop a comment. Which scenario do you think is most likely? And what theory should we break down next? Thanks for watching Theories Explained. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you next theory.